Okay, so in this video, what we're going to be going over is how we're supposed to make the document for the shading and a little bit on the technique he recommended for that. So firstly, you have your PSD Photoshop document open for the line art, and what you're going to want to do is press File, Save As, or Control Shift S. Come up here and see the Save As type. You're going to want to go down to JPEG, and I've already done this, so I'm not going to do that, but basically save it wherever you want. You come over here, you file open wherever your JPEG is, and you have it here, which see mine is JPEG. And what you do is you select the first of your favorite characters, and then you're going to press Control C or Edit Copy. You're going to go to File, New, and it'll show you on your clipboard the size of what you've just copied, because when you copy something it goes to your clipboard. So you press create there, and then you press Control V or edit paste up here, and here you have this, and we're going to do the method that's exactly like when we were making the swatches. So you come up to canvas size and you go to percent, lock it to the left edge, and then go 200 width. So you come back here to this other document, your JPEG, and you choose your favorite of the other category, and you say, all right, I want that. So you select it with the marquee tool, which is M up here, and then you press Edit Copy or Command C, and then you come over to the other document and Command V, not Command, Control, sorry, Command is on Macs, Control V or Edit Paste, and now you have both of them over here. So we're going to call this guy good and this guy bad. And now you're going to want to decide where your lighting is going to go. So you make a new layer and call it lighting, lighting direction. And then you choose, I suggest like a bright red so it's pretty obvious. And you come over to the brush tool here. And now you want to choose where you want your light to come from. It just makes it easier for shading and stuff. So you can choose something like this, and I'll just say that straight under the hand and so on. And now what you're going to want to do is make a new document and call it shadows, and zoom in here, and then on this shadow layer, what we're going to do is go completely black on the color down here and start shading in where there's going to be a shadow. So say this book, for instance, we'll have the book come over here under the arm, more like down here, and just around, maybe a little bit on the cloak here, and some shadows in here. And then what we do is go to normal, go to soft light, and then we bring the opacity down a little bit, and that creates a shadow looking effect on him. And then you do the exact same thing with highlights, but with white. Sorry, typing with a pen in your hand is hard. So then you're going to be like, okay, on the white goes on the hand and on the top of the book because it's got, that's where the light's coming on. So come over here, you color that in, the brush tool. You're like, alrighty, that's where I want the light to be shining. And then you go normal and you change it to soft light or overlay, but I like soft light. And then you change the opacity down. So you got some highlights right here, for instance, and then maybe some highlights here and a shadow underneath it down here. And then, oh, a shadow was supposed to be in black, so I press X to switch between the colors. You need to go on the shadows layer, get there, and then you go back to the highlights, press X to switch back to the white, and come over here and let's lower that opacity a bit more. And yeah, so that's how you do the highlights, how he suggested doing the highlights. And yeah, so you just go around and you look at the places where you think the light would be and do that. And he said try to make the wrinkles look realistic with the shading and all kinds of stuff. So I'm gonna have to work a lot on this cloak, you know. And there you go. So now what you got to do is press Command or Control S and save it. Save it. Line art. Let's just say lighting, and then that's it. And now go make sure you go to Blackboard and check what the requirements are going to be for like the format, whether it be JPEG or PSD or whatever we're going to turn it into, and have it ready by class on Thursday. Cool. Well, hopefully this helped.